Make sure to use code UNICORN whenever you're buying Robux or Premium. What if I told you that you can now clone your whole entire house? Like, what the heck? So if you guys want to know how to do this, then make sure you watch this entire video because it's kind of a little bit wonky. But hey y'all, and welcome back to the channel. It was Sunny, welcome back. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, leave a like, turn that notification bell on so you guys never miss a video, and you're part of the early squad. So basically, I saw Float's tweet last night where he made this mood station. And first of all, this mood station is fabulous. Just saying, like, look at all the money and riches. Wow. But what really intrigued me was this last part where he literally cloned this whole entire thing into another thing. You know, he cloned it. And the definition of a clone is a copy of something. So you know what I did? I spent 2 hours this morning trying to figure out how he exactly did this. And well, I went on some bumps and some hiccups along the way, but I finally figured it out. I'm not sure if the way that I did it is what Float did, but I found out a way how to do it, so I'm just gonna show you. But before I do, I'm just gonna show you guys my mistakes and my thought process behind this, okay? So first, I started out by placing a bunch of square beams and things like that, thinking they would connect to each other and then you could clone them together, but that didn't work. As you can see, they're all separated. And then I saw this little tiny thing peeking out of Float's design, and then I was like, wait, is that a sandbox I see? I'm not exactly sure if it was a sandbox or not, but I tried it with the sandbox, and then I also added the planks on the top over here. And guys, when you took the sandbox, it actually moved, and then boom, look at that. You can clone things that way as well, but the problem with this is that you can't put anything on top of them. As you can see, you can't put a bottle of mustard, you can't put a leaf pile, you literally cannot put anything on top of it, not even a bathroom mat. So that's not what we were going for, because the whole point of this is to take the whole house, like the entire house with you, including the furniture and everything inside. So if you couldn't place anything on top, what's the point? You know what I mean? And then I got the idea of carpets, because you can place things on carpets. Also, you can put them on the sandbox. As you can see, you can clone this whole entire thing. But once you put furniture on top of the carpet, as you can see, it does not clone the furniture, because the science behind all of this, I don't think it's science, but the whole idea behind this, basically the sandbox is the main focal point. So when you copy and clone, whatever you want to call it, when you clone the sandbox, everything comes with it. But since the furniture isn't connected to the sandbox, it won't go with it. You know what I mean? So why don't you just put the furniture on top of the sandbox? Ding, ding, ding. That's exactly what you have to do in order the furniture to like move with the whole thing, contraption mabobber that we're making here. But before I found that out, I was playing around with just the sandbox and carpet, and basically, as you can see, I deleted like the carpet. So again, like I said, the sandbox is the focal point here. So when I copy the sandbox, everything comes with it. But the problem with this design is that I can't place anything on it. So that's the downside of that. But then I finally went ahead and made this sandbox contraption, which is what you're going to need in order to copy clone your whole entire house. So you just want to go ahead and place a sandbox like so, but that's not big enough for a house. So what you want to do is like stack the sandbox. Make sure you're not putting the sandbox on the floor, because then it won't copy. You need to have it on top of the other sandbox. And then what you want to do is just place the sandboxes on top of it. You can make different shapes from this, but this is the shape that I went with. And just play around with it. It's a little bit finicky. You might need to like move around a little bit. There you go. You have your sandbox base now. And so now if you take the clone tool, zoom out a little bit, like go backwards and then clone the bottom of it, you can then take the whole entire thing with you. And the magical part of the sandbox is that you can put whatever you want on top of it. So let's go ahead and grab a bed here, and boom, I put it on top. And now if we go ahead and clone this thing right here, as you can see, the bed comes with it. And then to make everything cleaner looking and a little bit more patched up, you can take planks, make like the flooring of it, but make sure to add the furniture first and then add the flooring, because if you try to put furniture on top of the beams, it's not gonna work. You can't put it on top of it. So make sure, you know, you put the furniture first and then you add the planks and things like that to cover up the sandboxes and make it a little bit more prettier. Also, I was a little bit lazy and I used cabinets as my walls here, but you could possibly also make your house a lot bigger. Like, this isn't that big, but you can't really add any more sandboxes to it. But if you take the beams and all those things and just keep like layering it on top of the sandbox here, you know, if you want your house a little bit bigger and then you go ahead and copy it, those beams will still come with it. So you can make your house much bigger if you want. This will just be like the layout of it. But the problem, if you want to make it bigger, like with beams and stuff like that, again, you can't really add anything on top of them. So it might be a little wasted space, but again, I think you can make something cool out of it. I'm not sure. So that is basically how you clone your whole entire house. I mean, it's a lot of work, not gonna lie. Also, I might not be doing it correctly because Float's does look a lot more different. But again, he's Float. He's amazing at building and things like that. So he could have just hidden the sandboxes really well and just made it really pretty. Like, he added a bunch of details to it. So I might be the one doing it wrong, or it might be the same idea, just a different way. Or maybe it's a whole different way that I'm doing, and that's not how he cloned it. But he wouldn't tell me how to clone it. I was like, I'm struggling to find out how you move the furniture. And then he went ahead. He had the audacity to say select tool when you click Alt plus F4. And if you guys don't know what Alt F4 does, it closes your window. So yeah, that's not how you do it. But yeah, I went through a headache trying to find this. Literally, I spent 2 hours this morning trying to find out how Float did this. And not gonna lie, even if it's not the correct way, I'm so proud of myself for finding this out. Like, I felt like Sherlock Holmes, okay? But I also posted a new video on my second channel. I made some lunch for some of my friends. Go check it out. Link in the bio description. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope this helped you on how to clone homes. If you guys do this, please let me know by tweeting me photos of your cloned homes on Instagram, Twitter, or my Discord server. All the links are down in the description below. Also, go subscribe to Float and follow him on Twitter as well. Follow me on Twitter and subscribe to my channel as well. But also on his newest video, on Float's newest video, go subscribe to him. And on his newest video that he uploaded recently, go comment down below cheese. He'll be so confused. It will be hilarious. So go spam comment cheese. I think it'll be funny. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys later. Bye bye.